What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Check Twice Bryce back at it with another Black Desert Mobile video here. Gonna go over some fishing today. Alright, one of my favorite activities in this game thus far. It's simple, but it's effective for keeping your camp full of food, keeping your workers working, keeping that camp upgrading. Alright, it's one of my tactics here. Now, with that said, I'm gonna go over some numbers here. I want to just show off that I got max pets for this, right? So we have 8%, 8%, and 8%. All right, that gives 24% buff. If I go into my profile here, if I scroll down here to my fishing XP gain, it's at 83% right now. And right now I have it broken down to max pets plus hidden world knowledge. It equals about 80%. You completed everything, got your pets all the way there, and then additionally your guild can also give you a buff on your fishing XP as well. It's 1% at a time each upgrade. Our guild is currently at 3%. There are some guilds that are at 5%, but extra 2%, I mean, this stuff is gonna be taking a while either way. Okay, so the numbers that I have right now is about 2% XP per hour when you're at Guru, which I'm currently at. If we look at the rank here, I'm 5th all server in integrated life skills. On my server, I'm 2nd in integrated life skills. Now, if we look at fishing, I'm 5th on my server, Medea, for fishing. Now, Guru 5, these guys are higher. Guru all server, this guy is Guru 30. Now, that's pretty incredible because at Guru, I've calculated it takes about 50 hours per level if you're being efficient. No pun intended. Anyways, I just want to see if there's a difference in rarities in the fish that you catch, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fish for my 1 percentile to get Guru 6, okay? So I'm going to start the clock here. I figure it's going to take at least a half an hour being efficient, right? Manually fishing. And I'll go over some things as I begin. So I'm going to start this up, press play. Oh, also, this outfit I'm wearing does give you a buff on life skills, but it doesn't give you a buff whatsoever on fishing. So this outfit doesn't matter. Only when fishing. But this outfit is super important if you are trying to push rank or be super efficient on your stamina. Big thing is never letting it overlap or cap out. Always be efficient here when using your stamina. Don't talk in server chat. It's wasting 3 stamina at a time. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it, right? All right, so I'm timing my fishing here. Now I'm going to be doing a clicker counter as well. Okay, I'm going to try to be as most efficient as I can. Now this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. I might fast forward it, but this is for science. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. So yeah, I reside on Medea. I'm almost 6K. With my other outfit, I'm like 5.50, 5950 CP. So I'm trying to stay balanced with CP and also pushing the life skill rank, obviously. Since I'm up here, it's kind of hard to stop. I don't want to give up. Now, with that said, we're hurting for silver right now, boys. All right, because I have to fish now for about 12 plus hours a day to keep up with these other guys on the leaderboards and keep my integrated rank at a higher mean than some of the others there. Oh, all right. I can't get too distracted here. I got to be focused. So another couple things that I want to go over here is that I've tested how long it takes for the fish icon to appear and then the mini game to start, right? So this icon after casting appears between 8 seconds and 16 seconds after casting. So in theory, if you were to try to reel in your fishing line every 16 seconds, you would always be consistent at catching a fish, no matter what. The mini game is the same after hitting the click for the catch, right? So it doesn't matter exactly you know, but like I'm just saying in general, it's about 8 to 16 seconds. Now, yeah, if you were manually fishing, it would definitely be more efficient in theory, and that's what I'm testing out here today, because if you can catch it every 8 seconds or under 16 seconds, you can get over 2 fish per minute. But with currently, if you were at the 16 seconds, the maximum you would get is about 1.8 fish per minute. So it really is kind of perplexing on how this XP is calculated. And so I'm just curious if the different rarities of fish, because they do yield different amounts of food, each one, right? Obviously purple will give you more food than the greens or the blues or the whites, right? So yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm reaching a point of min-maxing so much that I can't help but run these numbers, because I have to now strategize my farming during the week for silver, because right now silver is getting increasingly demanding. Valencia is about to drop, which might open up some of the farming stuff that you can get, all the junk, whatever sells for higher. But then I also need to be high enough CP to be able to go to those areas. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna make sure I hit this counter here. But yeah, it's been fun though. I've noticed that I had to be really, really efficient with my stamina, because the integrated rank is, you know, between all 4 of them. So despite a lot of these guys having these crazy fishing levels, they are not on par with where I'm at in the other 3 life skills, respectively. Now, I got my pets all set up now to where I have 24% for all the roles on pets, pretty much, with the exception of combat. So yeah, so I got 24% on logging, foraging, mining, even like dark energy percentage, knowledge, and fishing. So that's pretty exciting. It's good to get your pet library there, even if you don't complete the collection. It's really good to prioritize just your raw XP buffs that you can get, because you'll eventually fill it up over time. Remember, it's a marathon, not a race. But with that said, I still have my tier 1 through tier 4 pet collections completed. So, and it was a great boost in CP, I will say, overall. So I got to stay focused here. I keep losing my train of thought and forgetting the counter. So let's see. So it's been 5 minutes and I've caught 9 fish, it looks like. So we're roughly around 2 fish per minute. It could be a little over. I think like at 8 seconds it was like 2.3 fish per minute. So but like minute max is like 1.8 to 2.3, right? So this is like very minuscule. This is like a battle of attrition, to be honest. Now, you know, this is all just manually fishing here. I'm trying to be the most efficient I can just to do these numbers. There are some that use automation within LD Player, BlueStacks, etc. All the approved emulators that you can use on PC. And the developer supposedly doesn't care when it comes to PvE and life skills when it comes to these macros and automation. So, but keep in mind that these are all subject to change and can be a very sensitive thing when it comes to the culture of a community within a game. So, yeah, just putting that out there. But, you know, if you wanted to be the most efficient and push leaderboards, then, you know, I can see why you would take advantage of such a loose rule when it comes to that. Fishing is supposedly huge for the future when it comes to bigger expansions. So I definitely feel like I've missed a few on the counter, but I'm excited for fishing content. That's why I'm keep pushing my fishing rank, because people say that it yields really great results in like BDO, and then what they've projected for like Korea and Taiwan servers, which will eventually be global servers in theory. There was like there's teasing of a fishing outfit, which, you know, I'd make that in a heartbeat, even if it was extra 5%. Like, yeah, you need that. So, but I imagine that I'll be fishing here for a bit. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna have to, this counter idea, I have to be more accurate. I just keep rambling and then losing my train of thought. I'm fishing consistently, but I'm not like referencing. So if my test is going to be accurate, I guess I have to really keep up and focus. But there are some life skill stuff that I've been calculating though, as far as stamina redemption. When you have max knowledge, it's really important to get your world and hidden knowledge done. I was sleeping on like probably like over 15% XP rates just by not completing my world hidden knowledge. So it's really easy to get all this knowledge and free CP and everything like that. There's a lot of guides on YouTube that they'll walk you through it, the exact location, they'll mark it on the map, yada 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 yada. So it took me probably like 3 hours though to catch up, and I was just over halfway done. So with that said though, knowledge will take you about like 6 hours I think to complete, like start to finish, if you never did it other than the main quest line, right? And some is contingent on finishing the actual quests and everything like that, so keep that in mind. All right, we're at 9 minutes in. I caught around 15 fish. I think I've missed a couple because I do feel like I'm averaging 2 per minute. But I'm making this kind of like a rough guide. I mean, I do want to be as accurate as I can though. I really do want to get the numbers, because then I have to make a schedule on, like, again, how to balance pushing fishing and how to balance pushing CP and, you know, my silver. What a precarious predicament I put myself in. But it's good. We've been facing some of these people in Node Wars too. Some of the top life skillers on Medea are actually in decent guilds where they go and push for nodes and have wars and everything like that. So that's always healthy from a competitive point. But yeah, as of right now, I project it takes about 50 hours per level when it comes to Guru. So if you put that in perspective of where that guy is at Guru 30, just within Guru, he's 30 times 50. You know, some big numbers there. And that's the amount of hours that I'm projecting that person has spent just fishing. Like, like, play the game. Give me a break. Give me a chance, brother. Oh, Ave. But yeah, I'm here on MFS. It's my guild, the Mafia Syndicate. Wait, Mafia Family Syndicate. There you go, MFS, Mafia Family Syndicate. I really do project though that this takes at least a half an hour, based on like what I was doing. Like, I've been writing down numbers for probably like a month or so now. I'm just curious to see how many fish it actually takes. Because if I can get around an average fish, right, like, then that'll break down if like actual fish rarity matters for what you're catching, and if your level actually increases the rarity chance, like the higher rarity chances, right? So I don't know, it's hard to tell because they don't give you any kind of indicator of percentage that is increased every time. Oh my god, I missed the counter again. This counter is fucked. I shouldn't have did this. It's probably more, I should have just timed this. But I want to pick up a few metrics here. And I did also want to go over my findings during this video here, because you know there's no official numbers released from Pearl Abyss. Like they don't really do that, and I don't know any data miners, so I've been just calculating things roughly on my own. So yeah, like even at artisan, like foraging, logging, and mining, it still takes like just over 1200 stamina for each level. So for instance, like I calculated how much stamina regens in 12 hours, and that's with Life Plus, right? The Life Plus, Combat Plus, they're super important, but the Life Plus actually increases your regeneration rate of stamina, okay? And also decreases how much it takes cost per stamina for each time you harvest something. Additionally, this outfit adds to that, right? So, but overall, with Life Plus, you can regen 340 stamina a day, because it was about 170 stamina in 12 hours. So I times that by 2. Put that in perspective, at Artisan, with the max pet buff, max knowledge buff, and the outfit, that is still only 25% of one skill per day. Okay? So it would still take you, realistically, without the buff even from the camp, the 50 stamina buff, it would still take you around 4 days if you were efficient for each, let's say, foraging, logging, and mining, respectively. Now with the extra 50 per day, it's an extra 250 stamina per week. Well, no, I'm sorry. It's 350 stamina per week. I'm sorry, 7 times 5. 50, whatever, you know. Let's see. So additionally though, that's another 25%. So you could get 50% realistically on top of that as well per week. I forget how much that breaks down to each day, but it's like another, what, 8% or something like that, right? Let's say. So you could realistically get like 30 something percent a day just through your camp and your regen and being efficient. I know this is really boring. This is really dry. But like, I'm at a point in which, like, if I want to sustain my rank where I'm at and potentially have a great opportunity if the expansions actually have life skills impacted by it. There was rumors around merchantry that your life skill levels impact how much you yield from your workers. Additionally, with their personal rates and things like that. So I really hope that they do stack, because that will be great for donations for Node. And additionally, when the camp updates, right? We're at Town Hall 7 right now. I still have my stable, my barn, and my food supply storage to upgrade. I just got my refinery to level 20. I'm just gonna give, I know I missed one at least. Give this an extra bump. So we're about halfway through, I'm projecting. Keep checking this every now and again. I figured it was about a half hour, because it's 2% an hour. So I can get 1% in a half hour. In theory. I just want to see. So probably around like in 10 minutes, I'm gonna start. Oh fucker, I fucked that one up. My efficiency rate. No. Man, I gotta have fun though. So once again, 8 to 16 seconds after cast, before this fishing minigame appears, the rate in which this thing travels right within the game to land it in the green bar, this thing never changes. This thing always consistent. Even if you bank it off a wall, it'll always return in the same spot, the same timing. There's no variety to that. However, there is a variety to when you cast to when the fish appears. So I project that you could realistically at Guru, even at your catching at the 16-second mark after each cast, right? Which is the maximum, right? That it takes for this fish thing to appear. You could still get 2 levels a week if you just fished 100 hours a week. Lol. So I'm like about to be Guru 6. That guy's Guru 30. So like, what is that? He has 24 levels above me. Woo! Oh, I hit Guru 6 fishing in 18 minutes. 1% in 18 minutes. So that's about 2 fish per minute. Okay. 18 minutes. Around 30, yeah. 2 fish a minute. Ooh, that was faster than I thought. Which isn't bad. I don't mind the recording not taking as long, but okay. And once again, I'm going to just show you guys my stats here. 59.50 overall when I throw this outfit on. Equip. All right. 59.51. But anyways, all right, cool. That was pretty sweet. So it took 18 and a half minutes, let's say, manually fishing for 1% XP at Guru. All right. This is crazy. I can't believe these people have fished for that long. What is this? I'm going to do a quick math real quick. 24 times 50. That's 1,200 hours more than I've fished in this game. 1,200 hours more since launch, since global release. They have fished beyond where I'm at, and I am 5th overall in all integrated and 9th overall fishing between all servers. 1,200 hours over me. That is insane. Let's say if like every level was Guru, right? Granted, it could be a lot less because Master you would get probably like 4% an hour, and like almost double that at the previous one or whatever, Pro or Skill, like whatever that was. Oh my Atlanta. Because it was about 24% a day or 20 or within 8 hours. At Master, it was like, yeah, it was like 24 to 28% every 8 hours. And now it is literally 15 to 16% for every 8 hours. So it like halves with every tier of the life skills. Oh my god. I can't imagine how these guys are going to go. Foraging, logging, mining when it hits Master, when it hits Guru. It's going to take so long. There's a lot of stamina. Right now, roughly like 1,200 stamina per level here, right? So I broke that down. You can probably get 30% a day if you were super efficient on each of these. Anyways, thank you guys for checking this out. I'm Check Twice Bryce. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And check out my guild, the Mafia Family Syndicate. Getting it down. MFS minus my stutter. All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day. Hope you learned something about fishing and life skills. I'm going to keep on pushing rank. I'm going to keep on trying to be as efficient as I can. Shout out the #1 guy on my server, Merchada. He's from Salt on Medea. And then also shout out to Red Voltage and Trasardi. They're on the guild that's called Deserted. But yeah, all these guys, they're good guys. We're all pushing life skills together. Sorry, the one guy that I hadn't really talked to yet on the leaderboards yet, but between all of us, we're like top on Medea and we're pushing rank all server. So I hope you boys keep it up, and I will check y'all another time. Peace.